Ducks love water. They spend hours every day swimming, floating, and diving. But millions of ducks never get to swim. Not once in their lives. At Reichardt Duck Farm, they spend every moment on a wire floor that cuts into their feet. All they have are nipple waterers, which don't even allow them to perform basic behaviors like dipping their head into water to clean their eyes and sinuses, which is especially concerning for these ducks because there is a respiratory infection rampant at Reichardt Duck Farm. My friend was just sent to jail for helping to blow the whistle on the criminal animal cruelty happening at Reichardt. But we won't stop speaking up. I recently went back to Reichardt to continue exposing their abuse, and I rescued a baby duck named Oakley. Oakley had collapsed on the ground, unable to stand, unable to get to food or water. Her feathers were soaked in wet feces, causing her to shiver. When we arrived at the veterinary hospital, they told us that she was in critical condition, and they diagnosed her with septic arthritis in the joint of one of her legs. Essentially, her joint was severely infected, likely from one of the bacteria that we've found spreading at the facility, such as E. coli. They started her on pain meds and several antibiotics, and weeks later, she is still recovering from this painful infection. The only time she gets real relief is when she can float and take all of the weight off of her swollen leg. The first time she swam in a bathtub, she was so excited that she splashed so hard there was water everywhere. One of the reasons why ducks like Oakley become especially vulnerable to infections like septic arthritis is because they aren't meant to spend all day standing on their feet. They're meant to spend some of that time floating in the water and flying through the sky. I wish we could give all of the ducks at Reichardt the opportunity to swim. But unfortunately for many of these birds, the first time they'll ever touch open water is when they're scalded alive in the company's slaughterhouse. The criminal animal cruelty at Reichardt has been repeatedly exposed since 2014, and it is time for law enforcement to finally do something about it.